The Yiga Clan is supreme.
Yeah, go Yiga Clan!
Nothing can stop us from achieving our goals.
Yeah, goals!
Like killing Link.
Did you say Link?
Intruder alert! Sound the alarm!
Intruder? Where?
Ladies, gentlemen, and
Evil ninjas of all ages, today is about something a little bit special. Yes, this is Tears of the Kingdom, of course, but today we aren't training to be the champion of Hyrule. Today we're learning how to overthrow it and kill that dastardly Link! Wait, that's me. That's right, today we're going to be learning everything that we can from the Yiga Clan, gaining all of their knowledge and more importantly, getting their cool stuff to use for the rest of our journey through Tears of the Kingdom, including to use against the Yiga Clan itself. Before we get into the how of it all, let's talk about what you stand to gain. First up, there's this sick earthbending-like power that lets you have a form of offense even if you have no weapon equipped at all. It has great range, you can control its trajectory a little bit, it does decent damage, and most importantly, it has a lot of knockback if you hit smaller enemies with it, allowing you to just mess up whatever is in front of you, even giant groups, without even having a weapon equipped. On top of that, we are also getting the entire Yiga armor set for a full 3 ranks of stealth up, letting you sneak around like crazy, and then also an entirely separate helmet that not only looks cool as hell, but comes with the lightning proof skill, which essentially just makes you immune to lightning damage as a whole. It is incredibly powerful, and it's just a single slot. It's one armor piece, just the helmet, and it just does the job all by itself. Then on top of that, we'll unlock some vendors, including one that sells the very fun Eightfold long blade, which fires gusts of wind as projectiles with every swing. But even cooler than that, I'll be showing you an entire somewhat separate activity that gives you a stronger version of the same weapon with almost 3 times the attack power, and all of this is related to the Yiga Clan. Cool, right? So with that said, let's dive into how you get all of this, and then we'll look into the Earthwake power in a little bit more detail to show you how it actually performs in combat. As for the how, the first step is to get yourself the Yiga armor set. This is required to do any of the things that we're doing and get any of the other items and the power that we are after today, as this is the only way to enter Yiga Clan hideouts. You can attempt to enter them yourself if you find them in the wild, but you'll just be turned away without this armor. So where do you get the armor yourself? Well, there are 3 sort of mini hideouts around the map that you will have to visit. The first one is up here in the very northeastern corner of the map in the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Once you arrive here, however, you choose to do so, knock on the door to the lab and a couple of Yiga Clan enemies will spawn. If you're lucky like me, this will happen during a thunderstorm and they'll just get blasted like the fools they are, swinging around metal swords in the storm.
It's a shock! Look, shock! I need a shock!
After that, enter the lab and you'll meet one of the 3 Yiga Clan tailors, a fashionable person taken hostage to make their clothing for them. They will thank you for saving them and then offer you the Yiga armor chest piece. Next up, you want to head over here on the southeastern edge of the Great Plateau area, east of Mount Hylia. There is a little house surrounded by spikes on all sides. You can glide in above these from the cliffs to the west like I did, or you can do some more creative stuff using logs on the ground, but get over the spikes however you choose to do so, and once again knock on the door to this place. Another pair of Yiga enemies will attack you, and once you defeat them, you'll have a very similar interaction inside of the house, and for this one, you'll get the Yiga mask helmet. Then finally, this one is in a bit of a more abstract, obscure location. Right here on your map in the Eldor foothills, you'll see a weird blotch in the topography, and that is actually the entrance to a cave. Head here yourself to enter said cave, and you'll find a familiar pair of Yiga Clan members inside. Once again, defeat them, and then you'll have a couple of rooms to loot and a bubble frog to find, but the reason that we are actually here is the least obvious place in the cave, the roof. If you look up behind where you fight the enemies, you will see a hole. You use Ascend to break through the floor beside it, and you'll find the 3rd tailor who will give you the Yiga tights to complete your armor set. With that, you can enter any Yiga hideout in the game that you find by putting these on as a sort of disguise. With that, we have 2 Yiga Clan hideouts that we will be heading to. The first one is over here behind a waterfall at the end of the bridge heading west out of the Kukot Plateau. Simply follow the path at the end of the bridge and you will see a door guarded by a couple of frog statues. Knock on the door while wearing the armor and you'll be let in to see a Yiga Blade Master. He'll invite you to take part in the Blade Master exam and give you your task, which is simply to place bananas in 5 little frog shrines around the canyon. Not only does he give you 5 bananas to actually complete this task himself, but he also marks the locations for you on your map, making this an absolute piece of cake to complete. Simply head to the markers. One of them is right below the bridge itself that we entered upon, another one a little bit further on into the canyon. One is on top of the mountain beside the Skyview Tower, right where the marker is, and the other two I will show you proper paths for as they are slightly hidden inside of caves. The northmost marker here, you want to jump off of the cliff on the northern side of it and glide down, entering this cave as you can see in front of you here. Climb up, and on your right side you'll see an alcove that has the frog shrine in here. Then for the last one, drop down into this little quarry area here by the marker, gliding down and enter this cave along the path down. Follow the cave until you get close to the marker that's on the map, then simply climb up the wall beside you and you'll find it on the elevated level. With all 5 of these shrines successfully bananaed, head back to your examiner and he'll name you an official Yiga Blade Master yourself and give you access to the chamber that is behind him. And here you'll find a hidden shrine that you can't access any other way, along with a couple of chests, one containing a ruby and the other containing a nice upgraded version of the Eightfold Longblade that has a much higher attack stat than the average one. Then we want to head to the proper Yiga Clan hideout located right around this pin. I'd recommend getting the nearby Skyview Tower and diving down from there just for ease of traversal, and then you'll see a little dip in the canyon that leads to an imposing door with an NPC in front of it. This NPC wants to enter, they want to join the Yiga Clan, but they only allow people that are already part of the Yiga Clan to actually come through, so just slip on your handy dandy outfit once again and you'll be let in right away. In this opening room in front of you there are a couple of vendors. One of them sells spikes that you can fuse to your shield to make it do damage when you block an attack. One of them sells eightfold blades and long blades. Both of these are lovely fellows. What you want though is to enter the door in the back right of the room, follow through the path here all the way until you see a ladder in front of you and then you're in the right place. Speaking of right, take a right within this hallway and you'll enter a sprawling room, find a place that you can climb up relatively easily and head to the middle platform with the Blade Master on top of it. Talk to him and he'll introduce you to a challenge where you have to defeat some Yiga Clan members within a time limit to succeed. The first time is free, but subsequent attempts cost 100 rupees apiece. The first round of this challenge is just 3 Yiga Clan members in 1 minute, no big deal, and the reward is a material to turn into a Yiga Clan paraglider. Then you'll unlock the second round of the challenge, which is 6 Yiga Clan members in under a minute. This is a bit tougher, but still totally doable if you are confident in your combat skills, and once completed this unlocks the Earthwake power. This is literally an unarmed weapon. It's the thing that you see Yiga Blade Masters actually do in combat, essentially as a form of magic that Link can use when not wielding any sort of main hand weapon, and we'll test it out at the end of this to see just how strong it really is. Then you'll unlock the third round of this challenge, which is 9 Yiga Clan members in under 1 minute, and this is where it gets a little bit dicey as they jump around a lot, which makes it hard to deal with them quickly. Simply equip a strong weapon, take advantage of Ice Fruit and Shock Fruit as an example to lock them in place so they can't get away, and then you just stab them to death one at a time, no problem. Once successfully unlock the final prize, the Lightning Helm, which comes with the single rank of the skill Lightning Proof, which actually makes you pretty much just immune to lightning. Here I am walking around a thunderstorm, getting shocked by lightning, no damage, no flinch, nothing. The lightning does nothing to you. With that, then you'll have all of the items that I promised you, and lickety-split too. No faffing around, easy to grab the whole collection really in no time at all, as long as you can complete the combat challenges. So how good is the Earthwake power then? Well, being that this is literally the only weapon in the game that doesn't have some form of durability, it's not even technically a weapon, I guess, it's pretty great. Even the Master Sword has to recharge occasionally, but this is literally endless. You use it by unequipping melee weapons and holding the attack button to do a charged attack. This will consume stamina as long as you are holding the button, and the little Earthwake will travel forwards in front of you in the direction that you're facing, and of course you can target enemies while doing this to make it actually travel towards them. When you let go of the button, a pillar of rock will come out of the ground and strike. This hits in a nice area of effect. It does about half of a Bokoblin's health in one hit, which isn't massive, but it is free damage essentially, and the big thing with this in my opinion is actually the knockback, not the damage, as it sends smaller enemies just absolutely flying to the ground. It's worth noting this only works on relatively flat surfaces as well. It won't travel up lookout towers or down from above either, but its functionality is still quite impressive all things considered, and it looks cool as all hell to use too. So there you have it then, a relatively simple couple of activities you can do to collect yourself a whole stealth up armor set, a couple of vendors, a brand new power that you can use for the rest of your journey in Tears of the Kingdom, a paraglider, a helmet that makes you literally immune to lightning, and then an enhanced version of the Eightfold Longblade, because why not, honestly? A really fun collection of things, acquired relatively easily too. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your brand new earthbending abilities. Let us know down in the comments what other kind of Zelda videos you'd like to see from us, as we'll be making plenty more over the coming days and weeks. Like if you liked the video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet. Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.